2000. We hopped on a school bus to see for ourselves how fast they can pile up. This was our first simulated stop.
They're all in violation. It's happening that quickly.
Sandra Martinez, a Miami-Dade school bus driver for more than 20 years, says she sees this every day.
So 60 seconds, you're gonna stop, you can save a child's life. So, that's Operation Sparkle.
Since 2000, more than 50 people have died in crashes involving drivers illegally passing stop school buses. Almost half of those killed were pedestrians aged 18 or younger. The Miami-Dade program is only several months in. Bus Patrol says its longer-term statistics are promising.
Over 90% of folks who get one violation in the mail never break the law again. And even with all of this tech, Miami-Dade Schools tells us that this program does not cost them a penny because the program costs
This is a play for you guys.
those fines that reckless drivers are paying. And I just want to, guys, real quickly,
I love
give
God.
a shout out to
I love
Sandra, the bus
Jesus.
driver, who's been helping
In my
us
heart.
out on this. She has been a driver here for more than 20
Jesus
years,
kid.
and she is one of so many trying to help keep kids safe. And
She's
now they
a
have
kid
extra
of
help,
death.
That's right, yes.
Digging up Jesus.
Thank you, Sandra.
Way.
All right. Thanks, Jess. Well, now
Man,
a creative way that
that's
some small
love.
businesses are trying to stand out from the
So
crowd.
we don't-
It's called
I'm
chaos
digging up,
packaging. Think about
devil's
coffee in a toothpaste
way.
tube or wine in a can.
So
I like to think about wine in a can. NBC senior business correspondent Christy Romans is here to break it all down. Christy,
Good morning, you guys. This is so fascinating, this idea that you put something in packaging that's completely different from what you thought it would be. Another example is perfume in like a window cleaner bottle. I mean, this really was popular. Also, sunscreen that's like whipped cream, like Miracle Whip. But that's something that Sunscreen, as Al has rebranded it, but it's something that has really got people's attention. And I think in this era of inflation, high inflation, people are looking for creative ways to spend their money, and these small startups know it. They're kind of coming up with cool packaging to get
You
your
like satisfying
even no
videos.
packaging in some instances. So no packaging. Well, in other words, you just like instead of having to refill, you can refill bottles, things like that.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. But so what are companies getting out of this?
So companies are getting sales, and they're also getting an awful lot of free publicity on the TikTok and social media.
TikTok.
These young people love to brag about the cool thing that they got. There's a cool company called Graza, which is an olive oil company, and they started making olive oil that was like in a squeeze tube. This is actually practical. Right. Well, if you go to a restaurant, that's how they do it in a restaurant. And then they came up this summer with like a can, like an oil, that's the refill can to refill your original 10-minute bottle. And these things are, I talked to the CEO yesterday, these things are like selling out all over the place, and their sales will be something like $60 million this year. I mean, it's really caught on. Cool. Because when you look at like the olive oil,
Sure, they're just all lined
it's
up.
all exactly the same. It's all glass. They all look the same. They all look like semi-Italian names, and then this is a little bit different. So it's been popular.
So, I mean, I can't help but think, especially like the sunscreen in the whipped cream, because I've brought that home for my kids before. Are there dangers involved with thinking it's one thing, but it's actually something else?
So if you want to get in this chaos marketing or chaos packaging, you have to be careful that you don't get so far away from what you're selling that it's confusing to people, that they don't know what they're getting. Because you have to sell it once, and then you got to make sure that people come back and buy it again. There was a soap company that had to really quickly change their packaging because some customers are saying, hey, my kids like the colors of this, and they think it's like something to drink like a soda. So they changed that packaging really, really quickly.
And that liquid death, I mean, everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's water.
It's just water.
It's just water.
It's water.
I think it's some kind of alcohol. but
Let's
it's
go
water.
outside.
Super cool.
Number one on college campuses.
Yep, and they also have some concerts and stadiums. They do an iced tea too, and that's very popular as well. Again, getting away from
Make
reporter I talked
sure
about this yesterday.
to
Right? When you think, wait, this is not the right thing, it just gets your attention for a second. And also, I think the twist on the inflation thing is super interesting because people are still spending money. They just really want you to work for it to spend your money, and they want you to do something creative.
Hey,
It's great to see you.
hey.
Thank you.
Well,
Last
now I wanna
left
tell
to
you
right.
something, that's fun and special.
Last
Celebrating
left to right.
75 years
Left.
of the iconic comic
Left.
strip Peanuts.
Left to right.
Farms all across the
Hey, I
country are
said,
celebrating
hey,
with
do you
unique
want some
Peanuts-themed
cookies?
corn mazes featuring Charlie
B-O-C-K-Y-N-Z.
Brown, Snoopy, and all the other Peanuts characters.
So one of them
H-I-K-K-L-M-N-P.
is Bloomsbury
Cool,
Farm
R-A.
in
Hey,
Iowa.
you
So that actually sounds
blue.
familiar to you. That's because
Peace,
this farm
guys.
Wow, 10 years ago with this custom corn maze, celebrating your 60th birthday.
Oh.
So clearly they have the, the talent